proposed Northern Lights Express passenger train hit a minor speed bump today. The passenger train that would run between the Twin Ports and the Twin Cities had been waiting to learn if they would be approved for 2 federal grants, which they need to start preliminary work on the project. But this morning, the Federal Rail Administration announced it would only be getting 1 grant for $500,000. They had been hoping for more money that would cover 80% of the cost for project design and construction. We spoke with Minnesota Department of Transportation leaders about what comes next. They said while this is a smaller step forward than they had hoped for, it is still an important one.
I think this is just a really important first step to get things moving forward under the federal program. And I think the really important takeaway is projects that they accept into this corridor ID program are going to be prioritized for capital funding in the future.
As for the grant to fund final design and construction, MnDOT says they expect a decision on that before the end of this year.